is correct. Okay. Hello and welcome, my Twilight Knights, to a new adventure. Now, granted, this is more so for the streaming side of things. I probably should be continuing like Fallout 3 or the Fallout games. Instead, I felt like taking a detour because I played this yesterday, had some fun. Didn't have that much fun to like play it for more than like 20 minutes or so. But I was like, I'm gonna have some fun. I forgot my alarm. Oops. We are gonna go to yep, just so that I can turn the alarm off and don't get copyright stricken, and you don't accidentally see anything you're not supposed to. Okay, let's try that again. But part of it was just because with the low resolution, it'd break if I tried alt tapping out of it. Granted, that's not an issue, but actually, I'm gonna also just so those aren't flashing, still flashing. Oh well. But to be able to record this, I kind of had to fix that resolution breaking issue. Um, so I fixed it, and I can alt tab now. Now. I can alt tab nicely now. So that makes it a lot easier to play whenever I feel like it. But still, what got me started was like, I'll just play this on stream because, I won't need alt tab while I'm on stream, which is pretty much true for the most part. There's every so often, like just now, when I had to turn off my alarm. But for the most part, I'm just like, I'm playing game. Okay, I'm done with playing game, and like that's it. So it's like it'll work quite well there. Now it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna have some fun with it. And without further ado, let's get started. Also, for anyone, okay, let's turn the audio down some. Yeah, let's turn that down some more. Also, I have no idea how I'll be on your end. Yeah, still a little bit loud.
My thanks for clearing out the Krog.
Nice.
If they're coming after farmers in our own homes, I don't doubt you'll battle many more on your journey to Stonebridge. You'd best be on your way. Watch out for yourself, and don't worry about me. I've enough supplies in the cellar to keep me going until this blows over.
Nice. I don't have enough space. Toss for that. I honestly don't know what things are really worth, but not too worried. But yeah, we are just kind of going to go continue in. I really want to just go, but not easily. Gosh. This is just some of my immediate thought is I'm going to have to turn this down. That should be good. My immediate thought when I started playing this was the old Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Or actually, my first thought was Heroes. The second thought was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance here. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Heroes of Baldur's Gate Dark. This is a long title that I end up switching up way too often. When in doubt, Fireball. They can't block this. Block this, sucker. Need to drop another thing. Yeah, a literal branch probably is not going to be worth much. But yeah, this is just a neat older game that I got in a bundle while it was on sale. And then after getting it to work at high resolution, the HUD doesn't, but everything else. Hey! The dude cast sparks at me. Where you go? Get back here. Die. Oh yeah. He was just fleeing. He was fleeing for his death. Yeah, let's get to melee so I can have a chance to block as well. Let's fast heal, because we might actually die. Let's attack this one first. Okay. Nice. Probably cutting it way too close. Okay. Gotta just check what the hotkey to quick save is. Oh, hotkeys. Hotkeys. Okay. Doobity doobity doobity. Oh, that's also cool. There's some other things I should, pay attention to, but yeah, just looking for a quick save. F9, actually, I'm gonna change that to F5 because F5 is my usual quick save. Nice. Okay, let's at least grab the gold. Thick leather might be worth something. Short bow. That's actually not a bad short bow. Maybe switch to the normal short bow. Bone glove, little chair leg. Probably not worth much, I'll be honest. Body ain't doing me anything. Oops. Didn't mean to shoot him. Meant to flamethrower him. Gonna get rid of walking stick and then sort the inventory. Grab that thick leather. It's not bad. Would be good if I didn't have the magic item. I think I got from a bear. A cave similar to this. And I don't think I'm gonna get it there again. But don't need a leather boots actually. Light boots. Aha! One more point of defense. But yeah, made me think of Heroes, the good old-fashioned generically D&D Heroes game of the Xbox. The staff, proper staff. Don't mind if I do. Probably drop a hatchet or two, and then do that, and then go. That's 6 to 8. That's 6 to 10. I'm gonna stick with the pitchfork because apparently that's better. Okay, let's grab some gold. I have been spoiled by newer games with the automatic gold pickup. It makes things just so much nicer when you can just be like, oop. Also, just realized I forgot to update my title or literally anything because this is not Warframe. Oops. I knew there was something I was gonna forget. Okay, it's not recognizing the game. I'll have to change it on. To do. Okay, update. Do. Beep, 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 beep. Set the BRB just so you can't accidentally see anything. As you can tell, I'm professional. Professional BS, so that is. Okay. Yes. That's much better. Okay. And I'm back to where we should be. Okay. Yep, that should be better. Now it actually says what I'm doing. Not sure how I'm gonna get that to go away. Yeah, they're coming out of the woodwork. Mom's literally everywhere. I will also say, this isn't like some, insanely, like high intense game. Like, this definitely was a lot back, 2002 or so when it released. There's, many more games that are actively like, oh, there's this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing. But like, back in the day, this was peak probably. I have no idea because I didn't play it, but I played similar games like the D&D Heroes game, um, the Heroes of Baldur's Gate, Darklands 2. They all have like a very similar feel in my mind of just like nice, simple hack and slash your way through. I can hit it, and have a good time. I am certainly having a good time already. I think largely because of the fact of this, where it's just like, it's nice, simple. And I decided to do on normal difficulty, as that seemed to be probably a fair place to do it. Not trying to overdo it by doing it on hard. It's nice, simple, easy. Not easy, but nice, simple, medium. As intended. Like, you could have shoot the thing, or... Anything nifty? Absolutely not. Oh no, okay, I can't go back there. Hey look, some gold. I do enjoy the little things like that. Also, I will say, I'm not going to try and max anything out. I'm not even necessarily going to explore everywhere. I'm going to try to. Ignore that person for now. Maybe not. Where's this thing? Don't know, so I'll go back top then. But I'm just gonna play through it, have a good time. Oh, yeah, it's burned out bridge, okay.
Damn fool Krug. I knew they was none too bright, but today I seen everything. They torched this here bridge, and then set to driving a wagon caravan across while it was still a burning. Now the only way to Stonebridge is that a ways, and that means going through the old crypts to the road beyond. You ain't gonna catch me going that way.
I love the fact that there are so many games and such where it's just like, yeah, the only way to get from point A to the point B you're trying to get to is through some crypts. Oh, it really feels like I should be able to get over here. Can't. At least not letting me in. Like, actually, I guess I can't think of many other games right now, but it just feels like a very common trope, and it is kind of funny that way. Probably check the turtle, go, yep. Granted, with the heroes, you literally start off in a crypt. Granted, it is your own crypt. So that it makes a little bit more sense. But it is still just like, they like started you, or at least having you go through a crypt at some point. And it's it's quite funny, but also at the same time decently enjoyable. And to be fair, it's a very easy tool, because you can easily go, I need to use a healing potion. What was that button? H. H for heal. Because then you can introduce pretty much any enemy into crypts. The easiest being skeletons and zombies. And those are just, you know, a classic staple. This wasn't nasty. That's due to my health being almost down. Because, like, you can introduce skeletons, zombies, some of the most recognizable, you know, fantasy foes. And, you know, just have them right at the beginning, instant case of like, oh, I know that kind of enemy, to, you know, anyone who's a new player, you know, of games. Then definitely there were a lot back in that day. The games were still just kind of picking up, I want to say, back in the early 2000s. Anything back here? Don't know what to be. It's not letting me, so I can't guarantee anything. Ooh, it's a big one. Ooh, nasty, nasty ones. Switch to that, so I have a chance to block. Pitchfork, mightiest weapon there is. And a healing potion, most powerful tool there. Gotta keep healed somehow, that's for certain. Nice. Got some gold. Also, I just love how fancy of a swing they use the pitchfork. Granted, I looked into weapons just to see what kind of types of weapons there were, and found that in this game, staves are not just magical ones, they're also the martial art kind, which makes sense for that kind of animation. And so I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy that. Okay, what are we looking at? Can I do this? Yeah. So, in that case, just chuck another blunt. How big is this thing? Okay. Okay, it's a two-handed weapon. It's not bad, but I just enjoyed the pitchfork, I'll be honest. Bunch of enemies. Ooh, quite literally a bunch of enemies. I took the long way around. Making sure there isn't anyone. Oh, there is. I'm still gonna try and explore a good bit, just because I do have fun. You know, trying to make sure I get a good amount of the areas, but no, like, I'm gonna nitpick every, you know, make sure I've gotten every single place I possibly can. Because, oh boy, I would get so tired of that so quickly. Even with games where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try and get everything I can. Oops, I thought I clicked on it. Even then, I'm just like, yeah, try my best. No guarantees. that I will end up getting it. Just, I think his AI broke it just a little bit. Okay. Break these boxes. Gotta break these boxes. Free these things so we can kill them. How cruel. We're just freeing them just to destroy them for XP. I think that one was trapped. It made the sound of like an arrow shooting me. I think it was trapped or something. What's this? Ooh! Well, that's cool. Yeah, it was pretty neat. Ooh, what's this? I meant to be shooting, not moving. Oops. Ooh, a secret. Now that's not something I was expecting. Okay. I'm already full mana, so I don't need it. So basically, they are mana rechargers, which is neat. Go around. Let's start shooting while we have the advantage. Now I probably should find the hotkey to stop on a dime, so if I accidentally click too far, I can just go stop, and then my character will be like, you know what? It's spell shooting time, because I'm going to try and kill everything within range, which is a smart idea. Is why let anything left alive, and also why try and sneak when you're a farmer out on a vengeance. I will say, I do absolutely love the fact that you're a farmer. Also, this looks like it might be the way to go, so I will actually go back. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I can also just go like, yeah, put these in here. Ooh. Not much damage, I will say, but it is interesting. Let me go back, just so I can... Yeah, because that's where the crypts are, and this was not where the crypts are. So that means this is the bonus loot room. Oh boy. You gotta get that loot. I was like, for some reason, I think I'm being watched. They do not last long. Kinda love it, to be honest. Definitely, should probably, like, work on some homework rather than be streaming. But at the same time... yeah, might as well hit the stash. Neat. I figured it wouldn't hurt to stream for a bit. Unfortunate. I have died. And you know what? I haven't saved for a little while. So, whoops. Oops on that part. This is why we make sure we save often, so we don't accidentally have to backtrack, because I was overconfident. Yeah, we're all the way back here. Whoops! This one's not going as well as last time. Hey, I only had to use like one. Which is say, screw it, I keep missing. Then fire. You know, just. Oh, yeah, there's this one still. Oh. I should be late. Oh. Still the same amount of. What's this? Didn't notice this last time. Ooh. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, is it a healing shrine? It might be like a healing shrine. Okay, let me try and find enemies. Okay, perfect. Enemies. Enemies have been found. We now know that's a two-handed. I don't actually care that much to pick it up. While I'm still injured, I'm gonna go over here. It is a healing shrine. Fancy. Okay. Fireballs ready. Da, 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 da. Ooh, small health potion. Don't mind if I do. Oh, but yeah. Probably should do some. Could have done some schoolwork before this, but at the same time, if I stream right after I get done working, it gives a good bubble of time to be able to stream for a decent amount before getting some dinner, and then in this and pretty much the next 9 months. Oh, I needed that show. Just want to see. Of course. Next 9 months or so of just going to be a lot of daily classwork. And if it's not classwork, it's just listening to the lectures so I can do the classwork, in theory. Granted, I can't say the lectures are necessarily the most helpful. But I'm assuming at least listening to them is going to be more helpful than not. So it's one of those things. It's like, well, it's worth listening to at the very least, probably. Wow. Ooh, that one hit hard. Must have hit for nearly max damage. Wow, still your doom. Okay, we're pretty much right where we were. Sweet. Engage one at a time. This time I'm going to try and kite the skeleton. Also, just realized there might be some lag and stuff. I didn't stop the playback on Twitch. So, there might be some issues due to that. But I'm not seeing anything go wrong. But... Ooh, sorry. I was not happy to wake up to an alarm this morning. This is the weekend I stayed up way too late. So I then slept in without an alarm. And so today I am really feeling it. And tight. Tight. Perfect. That might actually do something, considering how much they hurt with me. Also, I love how the I love how the torches will light up just for me. It noticed I was there, so I was like, you know what? Let's give this person some light. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be really good. Okay, let's dump some things. Clubs, bone club, peasant short bow. Ooh, that's really good actually. We're doing normal melee. And that. We need to be smarter. So close. Anyways, I will continue using the pitchfork because I like the pitchfork. Favoritism. It's what's for dinner. Oh, a small healing potion. Didn't notice the first time. I guess it didn't show. Oh well. Yay. Likely, I think my intelligence, or at least combat magic, is going to go up soon. Just think, think. So close, so close. I'm having a good time. I definitely am. Well, I would say I'm out of practice when it comes to stream talk, but in all reality, I was never good at just kind of rambling unless there was something interesting going on. I cannot say that letting it fight is the most interesting thing. It's quite fun, I will say, but there isn't like, ooh, this thing or that thing. Because with a lot of other games, I've played the game already when I'm streaming it. Like with Fallout games, granted, some of the Fallout things, like some of it I knew, some of it I didn't. Quick save. And then also a case of, like with, especially with Metal Arms, I played it so many times, I'd be like, ooh, look at this cool thing, ooh, look at this cool thing. But this, I've never seen it before, really, till yesterday, and nice, ooh, that's a good one. And, but it definitely gives out the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Huh. Ooh, it apparently yawns. No, that's just me being tired. But also, it's like a hero's said way too many times, I'll be honest. But overall, it's just like, yeah, it's nice, fun, nice and simple fun. Intelligence. Yeah. Got a lot of ways to go, it seems. Oh, I did. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's drop this blunt dagger. Well, those look to be the crypts. I'm guessing those gave help, but I really don't know. So many little ones. Little ones, I mean wolves. Also, it's like, I need more intelligence. Let me smack things. Ooh, nice. Okay, let me try and get this thing. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Um, We switched immediately. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. AKA, this shouldn't be actual progress, could just be some extra loot. But we'll see. Hey, look, mana potion. Could have sworn I saw a mana potion. Guess there was no mana potion. Yeah, really no idea what's with the different Fae. Try and take care of that one. Yeah. Okay. Yep, and then this time I was like, hey, I should heal you. Okay. Now we're down and down and through the peak. Let's give this a proper save. As we go into the unknown. I've got such a way before I get another point of intelligence. I guess just open door. Let us get back. Back and kite it for a bit. Hey, you're supposed to still begin. You're supposed to try and kite you. Let's run back some. The maces are pretty valuable, I'm gonna guess, because they're doing pretty decent damage. Let's drop these items. Not that I meant to pick up the chipped maze. That's actually not that great. Oh well. I doubt it really will matter. Ooh, fountains. I like those. I very much like random life or health fountains. They're just fun things to have in game. Nice and simple. Very, almost always useless, I'll be honest. Just due to the fact that, like, you're either not near one when you need it, or or you just never need it, and as such, it's just like, well, this seems good. Surprisingly, it was not explosive, I'll be honest. I was expecting explosive. Ah, that was indeed trapped. Looks like there was anything in there, but it was trapped. Yeah, let's kite, because that dude's hurt. These skeletons don't scare me. I have the power of tactics on my side. Those tactics are called running away bravely. Do these things just keep spawning? Because I swear, I just keep finding more enemies from, the more I linger here. No idea. There's, I guess understandably so, but the grave robber tendencies I've gotten into from every other video game. I swear, there are so many games where like crypts and other forms of like there's either literal tons of loot, or there's always at least like a solid like 20 gold pieces or something. Basically like something that's like, yeah, this is worth opening up every time I see it, pretty much. So if this game ends up not being like that, I'll be like, ah, stang, I'm surprised. I've leveled up in strength due to being hit. Neat. Not the way I was thinking it was gonna happen. Nothing there. Oh yeah, didn't notice. It does take mana. You know, to cast a firebolt, add a thing to break it. Makes sense. Ooh, it is big. Oh wow, this one's really big. There's gonna be a lot of kiting going on. Because he would probably 3-hit me if given the chance to hit me. Oh, oh. Also, if you wonder what the bass tunes that I'm singing to, I have no idea. Whoops, that's not. Let me get some more. Hey, look, for me to destroy. I'm somehow missing an urn in combat. Nope, that's not where I thought I was. Let me do that. Where the big losses go. There. Yeah, basically, I don't know what bass songs I'm singing a tune over, or using as a tune, singing random things over. Yeah, no idea. But what I can say is that I have a lot of fun doing it. It'll be random and spontaneous, and they'll have no reason at all. I won't you down. Hey, look, he died. God, I love my timing. I didn't realize I could do that. Instead of clicking it all at once, I can highlight it. Okay, let me move over here. Drop this. Remove that. Well, that's not too bad. Drop some things so I can get the buckler. That's decent. Not gonna be used, but, you know, it's neat. I should quick this save. Also, I love how there's like a guardian boss. I don't have the space to do that. Well, actually, I can put. I didn't realize. I forgot, rather, to do that. Ouch, yeah, that's surprise. Ouch. Ouch. I'm doing great in kicks. I have a pro gameplay. Now, what could this be? Certainly couldn't be a trap. Yeah, my inventory's full. Yeah, oh, that's a bigger health potion. Yeah, don't need that. Aha, as I expected. Holy crap, that's a lot more than I expected. I expected an ambush, not of that size. Actually, I'll see what in the spell book. Oh, it's just a spell book. Okay, I legitimately thought there was gonna be something in the spell book. I was like, there's no way they'd just give me a spell book and, you know, just be a book. Nope, just a book. Just more space for spells. Extra spells. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if that's a console or actually supposed to be chat. Because I do know there is a multiplayer thing for this. I have no idea how it works. I didn't take any time to look at it because I don't do multiplayer stuff. Largely due to the fact that I don't have anyone to do multiplayer stuff with, but also due to the fact that no, I guess just mainly because of the fact that I don't have anyone to do multiplayer stuff with, really. And as such, I have no reason to look at multiplayer stuff. I have so many healing and mana potions, but at the same time, I'm willing to bet that mana potions are going to be worth more. I need to back up. Worth more than. There's probably spells in. That's mana potions are probably worth more than the other thing of transmute. That's probably worth a good bit if I know it, or it'll be worthless. Yeah, I need to be strongs. Need more strongs. Also, I like how you can have 4 rings. I always love it when games allow you to have more than one ring. Because it's like, yeah, I got multiple fingers. And even then, you can fit more rings on, a finger. Especially if they're magic rings. Actually, funny thing, I think the only other game I've seen that uh, allows you to have. Oh, you can only have one in. Okay. But I can put it there. That's interesting. That allows you to have 4 rings is Two Worlds. I don't know about Two Worlds 2. It's been a while. So it might also allow. Also, yes, I just got shot by an arrow. But I know at the very least that Two Worlds 1 allows you to have 4 different rings, which was pretty darn awesome. And also just Two Worlds in general, pretty darn awesome. Largely due to the fact you could combine weapons and armor and make some insanely insanely overpowered items. But at the same time, there was a reason to get better weapons and armor because they were better, even compared to a Grom shield that you've upgraded like 200 times. You would get more out of probably some shield that you picked up down south. Because it did the classic thing of the farther south you go, the more difficult enemies are. And starts you at the. I love that game. Still love it. It is honestly such a massive inspiration for my own game design endeavors. Because of the fact that it has a system that I've never seen anywhere else. Even in Two Worlds 2, they didn't use it. I want to see, can I? 7 to 11. Yeah, this one's better at the very least. Might as well have a better version. But even in Two Worlds 2, they didn't use it. They used just like an upgrade system where you would salvage your gear, the random gear you found, and you'd get parts. And then with those parts, you could upgrade to like 10, I want to say. It was 10 or 8. I really don't remember. Point being, though, is that like even the sequel didn't utilize the same mechanic, probably due to a fact of being just way too overpowered. Let's be honest. Granted, you didn't even need the gear to be way too overpowered, due to the fact that my dad was able to beat the final boss in literally no gear. Because there was also a really fun thing. Permanent potions. AK, you could mix of there's some ingredients that just if mixed just as permanent potions allowed you to just go, hey look, I now am stronger, or I now have more endurance, or with some of the gems, allowed you to literally just go, okay, I am now more resistant to this attack type, whether it's like element or physical. And it was one of those things where it's just like, yeah, that's broken as all get out. Dang fun though. And I was gonna get rid of that. I like the staff, but at the same time, whoop, could have saw that coming. Um, looks like that's something, but apparently not. Um, dang it, I don't know where I trailed off from. Curse the mind and my tangents, and then my tangents on tangents, which then caused me to forget what tangent I was on. And as such, that tangent is lost in time. However, as I tangent, um, I remember editing one of my Fallout 2 videos, and there was just like a tangent that I went on, and then I was focused on something, whether it was in the game or whatever, and then I tangented, in like the middle of it, I I never went back, like to the point where it's like I have no idea. Pretty good. To get rid of, I guess not really anything. I'll swear though, if mana potions end up being completely not worth it, you need to run. Um, if mana potions just end up not being worth anything, and like the actual gear that I bring home is like, oh yeah, this is worth like 2,000 gold, and the others are worth like 10. Then I'll be like, oh dang it. But usually, there's a good old-fashioned case that potions are always worth quite a bit. Granted, I do remember saying that this was inspired by Diablo, and potions in Diablo are not worth much anything. So it's a case of like a solid 50-50, you know. Either I'm wrong or I'm right. Looks like that's a dead end. Unfortunate. Can't snipe them either. I can get a pact meal at some point. Just due to the fact that it's like, oh, the party members pact. I do remember seeing that like you can get basically an army. One of the reviews were like, you basically you start off as a farmer and basically have your own army at the end. I'm guessing it's going to be some form of hyperbole. I'm assuming it's a pretty sizable amount of, okay, 7 to 11. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit better. But slow, I don't know. Slowest, so yeah, that's actually really good. Assuming I need to use it. I don't think I'll need to use it. And it could also be a case that it's going to be useful for an archer if I gave. Also, is there a hotkey? There is not. There's not a hotkey to gather, unfortunately. Aha, but there is. I can just hit it. I don't have to click on the items. I can just hit it. And go, voila. It's only with one things I can see, though. Retreat. Because otherwise, they're gonna kick my butt. And this is also just, again, this is just on normal. It's not even a case of like, yeah, I'm, gonna be, you know, the hardest difficulty trying things. I've gotten to the point in life where unless I am intentionally seeking a challenge, I'm just not gonna do it on the hard difficulty. I'm gonna do it on the nice, easy, normal difficulty. Just have a good time. Because uh because like that's what I'm playing games for. Like if I want some difficulty, I'll probably do like Mythic Dungeons and WoW. Because those can be difficult. Actually, to be fair, the most difficult part about them is... Okay, those probably are more valuable, but... Okay. 8 to 14. Oh, that's actually really good compared to everything else. Yeah, because those can actually be also really difficult. And then I get some nifty rewards. Changing fireballs are the best situation. But yeah. It's just like playing for fun. That's the gist of it. It's a good time just to have some fun. Another fire shot. Take out this one. Quick save, so if I fail to jump back, or I end up accidentally running in. Do I have an almost empty? I don't actually. Surprise, surprise. I was not expecting to be able to read it. Oh, because this is actually a book. That's an actual book. I didn't realize I had a book. I don't actually know if do I need that book for something? Yeah, no idea. Probably could sell it. And then that probably will be a case of like, oh yeah, that definitely wasn't worth carrying around all this time. Whoop. But can I smash a... The answer may surprise you. Because it should be a simple yes. And now I dodge. Oh yeah, now I can use this instead of the pitchfork. Means I could get rid of the pitchfork. Sorry, pitchfork, your time has gone. Getting replaced with a dented axe. Dented thing. Oh, nope, definitely still don't want to do that. Take out that support. I will say, this is still quite a bit of fun. Like, it is really simple, but also really fun. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for today. Actually, you know what? I'll probably try and go till I get to a town. I don't know how far away that is, to be honest, but I'll try and do that. That way I can get somewhere to sell stuff. Okay. Doubt it. Yeah, not even remotely close. Also, I love how so many of these are tracked. Also, I love the fact that, like, that's just as a thing. And potentially, like, a real life thing as well. But also, at the very least, a very common game thing. Where, like, random, like, things are trapped. Whether it's, like, urns or boom things, like... But the funniest thing as well is that, like, none of these do, like, any damage. Like, sure, I'm getting shot, but, like, the damage ain't staying. That's for certain. Spooky, scary skeletons. Actually, surprisingly, no skeletons. There is a boss right there. Because you cannot convince me that that is not a boss waiting to come alive. Yep. Can I hide behind a thing? Ah, good actually. I foresee lots of mana potions. I cannot hide because he will just come and get me. I would love some laser beam eyes, though, I'll be honest. Those would be pretty darn cool. Also, another thing I noticed is with healing potions, you only use the amount you need. So if, like, you know, you're only damaged 2 points, you hit your heal button, you've used 2 points out of the potion. It isn't like, oh, I'm barely hurt. Glug, 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 glug. It's just like, oh, I'm barely hurt. Sip. What's that? Oh no. It means will be plopped on the ground. It's a bow. It's a very fancy bow. It's going to be given to an archer, I think, at some point. Because I'm not going to be able to use it for a while. So, I've done like 3 things to transmutate. I don't need that many, I think. Oh, hello, random person. Were you being held captured? That's how you say the word. Yeah, I can't do it. No, man. Yeah, I guess I'll throw out a small mana potion for a normal mana potion.
You are either a hero or the most spectacular fool I've ever had the good fortune to meet.
Yes,
Whoever
is
you
the
are,
answer.
accept my thanks. I am the scribe Eulora. Another day forced to translate tomb markers for the Krug, and I'd have gone as mad as old Prince Edward. These thick-headed brutes barely understand fire. How can they have now mastered necromancy? This does not bode well, but I doubt we'll learn more here. I think there's an exit just to the east of here. Shall we travel together?
Ah, yes, the classic case of... Let me quick save. Oops.
You are either my thanks. I did not cherish the thought of finding my way alone.
That's actually kind
Let's
of cool.
make haste.
I realize... Yes. They have... full inventory. I no longer... They have better gear than me. I'll be honest, I'm kind of, I'm like, they have better armor. I'm not sure how to handle that. Let's give them these things that they can hold on to them. Now, this might be a bad idea because they might be like, okay, I'm off, and I just lose all the loot. But adventure? Okay. Story time. Portrait. Select entire button. That's nice. To open multiple inventories. Okay. Neat. I don't want to go back at least a little bit. Because there's a bunch of loot that was dropped roundish here. Like aroundish here. I don't know how far back. Is there a hotkey to... Okay, control it. That makes sense. This far? Wasn't this far? I don't know, I guess it was this far. just kind of like, go forth, minions, loot. Okay, that should probably be enough. There's still definitely some more loot to be grabbed, but I am fine with calling it good there. Go backtracking for loot. This does quite exciting. Also, let me actually give them a few healing potions, to be safe. Also, let us actually give them a spell book so they can do something, because that might also be helpful for them. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do. Where's my spell book? Yeah. Yeah, what? I just realized what I just read what transmute does. So transmute is really nice because then I can just easily go, yes, I'd like a good old fashioned turn into gold so I don't have to lug it around. That'll actually be really nice. I'm gonna give you, yeah, I'm giving you a two-handed axe. Okay. Ooh. That'll select it for everyone, which does make it a little bit more difficult. Oh well. Guess it just is what it is then. Or just a case of... Yep. No, okay, I was like, did I turn myself around again? No, I just finally got back. Yeah, I can manually switch, but... That way I can grab it. But I can't... Well, actually, what I can do, however, is go... Not my thing. That way, when I do 4, they do lightning. F1 will select me. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Yeah, bit unfortunate though that I can't. Or when I hot switch, it will hot switch everyone. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And there might be another thing I can do to set it up so that my 4 is their 1, something like that. Or set it so they only have one thing. But I don't know that for now. Ooh, that's hurting. Okay, much better. Okay, that's Crips. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah. Oh, I guess I did as well. We just weren't close enough. Yeah, that house was burnt into the ground. Okay, we are getting close, I believe. Yeah, that should also be, I think, like the chapter 1 of the thing. Also, once again, very much makes me think of Baldur's Gate, or Heroes of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. It's a whole long title and a whole mouthful. Oh, shoot. Need to use potions. Okay. Also, I wanted to use nature magic. Zap is just, it feels like it's not the best, but at the same time, it's still a fun ability. Adventurer's Handbook. Some formations are better suited for different situations. You might need a small, tight formation to maneuver through narrow passages. Yeah. Oh, I can hold the right mouse button and left. Interesting. Now, and spacing wise, mouse button or middle mouse wheel. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like how he could just line. Yeah. Oh, single file, please. I think this is going to be best bet. Min spacing, max spacing. Cool. Okay, that I find actually really fun. Okay, I gotta say, there's a lot of older games. Okay, this entrance. Okay, they grow unconscious after a while. Um, yeah, keep an eye on people's health. It's definitely going to be something I will be needing to do. Let's give you something. Okay. Save. Yeah. And then let's just, let normal regen take its course. Because why use a healing potion when I can go like, yeah, I'll be fine. And just do regen. Neither one of us. Okay. Victor. It just be okay. Funny. Mm. Okay, how do I use transforms objects into ground and gold and oh, C. That's what I need to do. Hit C for cast. Oh. Item on the ground. Hit C. Let's see by default, so maybe we changed it. No, no force cast spell. No, I'm really confused. Why this isn't working? Oh, because it switched to that. Okay. For some reason, it switched to that thing. Oh well. I gotta say, assuming it isn't a major reduction in gold, gear might not be worth very much. Oh well. Either way, I'm not losing anything. Honestly, it would just be left behind anyways. But at the same time means I don't have to worry about like, oh no, I need to be able to grab everything. Because that will happen. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy having companions, I will be honest. Especially an army of them. Especially if they're spellkins. I foresee not having any bowmen. Because I shall never switch to bows. Which means they will probably end up switching off of their bow at some point and never being useful. That's a whip book. Yeah. Oh, looks pretty straight. It's a bit studded. You got absolutely beat up. Then it ain't too bad. Let's drop these boots. Drop the meat. Well, it's the hack. Okay, switch to her. And try and pick up everything. Okay, picked up everything I could. Those are pretty nice. I like that 37 extra points of health. Yeah, the linens aren't good. And put that down. Bow. Better. Magic linens. Not good, but better. Thing. Okay. Let's turn it into some. Actually, I meant to check out my weapon. Nice. Those are at least worth something. Hey, this one good. And look, another. Now I can double check. How is it? Ah, it's better. It is better. Yeah. And I can't give this to her yet because of the fact that no, she just doesn't have enough intelligence. She needs to cast more spells. More spell casting, I say. And I love it when games allow me to like, I want to go all the way down the stairs. And it's like, oh, okay. That seems like a reasonable request. I think we can do that. But yeah, some older games have some amazing mechanics, like, you know, this, where there are, you know, groups, and especially, like, decently large groups. And then you have, like, newer games, like Fallout 4, where you can only have one person. You know, one companion at a time. Like, they even wanted to try and have, you know, Dogmeat as I need to heal. As a mini companion, where you can always have him with you, even with another companion. But they weren't able to make it work, and that's why they didn't. But still, it's the case of it just feels funny. Like, you know, these older games, granted, I know why. It's because the things are a lot simpler. And it was basically just your character, you know, another you character kind of thing, and whatever special interactions they needed. Like, it isn't too complicated. Where with companion interactions, there's a lot going on, so I can understand why, you know, more difficult. But it still is just funny. Ooh, that's probably not great. Let's see. Oh shoot. Okay, we do a tactical retreat. We do a tactical, still F11. Yes, I'd like to quick load because I missed up. Also good to know that they can be killed while unconscious. They just get first knocked unconscious and then killed. And it isn't... So it is an invulnerability, but at the same time it isn't just like, oh, you're dead. Yeah, just to play it safe. I like how, like, just to play it safe as I'm... Level gap, send it her way. Life. Ooh. I'm gonna say that I want life leech right now. Gonna have some fun with just some minor life leeching. Oops, oops, oops. It's not terrible. That could be bad. Let's can't access inventory, but let us do that, and then I should get another nature spell, but yeah, I will not. Figured it. Okay. Okay. That went better this time. Okay, can't snipe them. I was really hoping to snipe them from above. Okay, that's easily gonna get nasty. Okay, heal. Heal. It's a good thing I have so many healing potions. Why did I switch to this one? I had to... Because it's through so many healing potions. Hey, look, revive. That's gonna be neat. Neat. Can't use that now, but that'll be a neat one to have. Okay. Also, I'm running out of healing potions. That is for certain. We should at least hopefully be able to get to the city, or to the town, whatever it ends up being. We may be out of healing potions though by then. I keep hitting F1 when I mean to hit 1. I think that's partly due to the fact that with auras and such in WoW, I have it F1 4, where, and that's the thing, I'll, have to switch sometimes. So many of them. Okay, they seem to be fairly weak. But this one is resin. Yeah, okay, these ones are at least weaker. That one, not so much. Boop, boop. Yes. I do love being able to just do that. Boxes. Gotcha. Actually, I'm not sure if that one really hurt, or if it was just a case of like, yeah, I'm already hurting. It's just kind of insult to injury. Yep, top them out. Okay, perfect. That dude's... yeah, he's a boss man. He's a boss man. Yeah. Okay, get this one. Okay, much better. I'm gonna have to use an FE motion. Okay, that worked. Who has either of us have? Stop. Stop. Three. Okay. And I can do this. And go like this. And then say, hey, shoot that thing that's coming towards us. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's not bad. But for some reason, I don't think we're going to have many warriors. For some reason, I think we're all going to be battle mages. Some reason. Some reason I have that feeling. Due to the fact that if I keep switching things. Granted, if they have nothing in 4, they probably can't switch. So, I actually might be able to get away with warriors. And maybe, actually, I might be able to do Bobos. As if their only option is bow, then they'll always be on bow. These ones are at least the weaker ones. Ooh, I see you. Barrel. It actually gave me gold. It may have also stabbed me, but it gave me gold. Okay, where... I'm gonna just keep going down the beach. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going anywhere, maybe? Yeah, some gold at the very least, and one of these things. These things are moderately creepy. Oh, and gosh. Oh, shoot. That's not just any little thing. Okay, up, hold again. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one to be a little bit scarier, so I'll let us save just so if we have to cheese it, we can. It's like almost. Oops. Neatly. Yeah, this thing's a little bit nasty, I will say, and I will say Sparks is not the way to go. I'll say, how does this fare? Everybody, retreat, 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 retreat. That way both of us are up and kicking. And then we can... Oh. And, yeah, both healing potions. Let's just go in and shooting. Okay, yay, we did it. Didn't get anything really from that open. 24 gold. I mean, to be fair, not terrible, but also not too great. Let's back up some. Let's quick save. There's a little bit too many big ones as well. Okay. It's just really one, but I still didn't. Actually, no. There are two. Or two of them. Nope, three of them. Hiding tactics work 101. Nice. Increase my hits. You enjoy them. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. No, I'm actually gonna switch to life drain. Get some health back, because they're not gonna hit me too hard. Because they're not hitting me, they're hitting them. Honestly, what I could also do is I could get a group of just basically vampires that are all just life leech and just move as a wall, so any like groups of enemies just think like, oh no, I can't, I gotta attack that thing. And it's just like one-on-one, and all the while my people are just going, bloop. Let me just drain your health for a minor amount of damage. Okay, let us wait. Wait, it's a powerful tool. Yeah, let's actually target that one. He's weakest. Target that one. You retreat. Microing like it's StarCraft, except for the fact that this is literally more micro than I've ever done really with StarCraft. For some reason, in like actual RTS games, I am terrible when it comes to trying to micro. It is just something I just never end up doing. Like, I'm just either I try and I'm not good at it, or I'm don't do it. But at the same time, I do so much micromanagement with a bunch of other things. It's like, why am I just like really bad in RTS games? That's about it. It's something I'll never know. And it probably just comes down to practice, I'll be honest. Life will sometimes do that. Zip zap soup. Okay. They got one too many bashes in. Zap them. Titan zap. Why did you just like, nah, I'm not gonna move. Little bugger. Oh, okay. Further information about stats, skills, combats, and spells can be found in the handbook. Although this handbook will no longer pop up with reminders and tips, you can open the handbook at any time by pressing F12. I like how it's tip 10 of 14, so there's going to be 4 more pop-ups, or should be pretty much. We'll say. Hope I won't. Oh yeah, okay, it doesn't actually give like detailed info. I am almost up on the intelligence. Gotta go back to F12. I want to read these tips. Stats will increase depending on what skill used. Although each skill increases one stat more than the other two, all your stats will improve. Okay, that's kind of neat as well. Nice, okay. So that's where I gotta heal one of the times. Yep. Standard, strength for warriors, dex for archers, intelligence for wizards, that kind of usual thing. Okay, now we can deflect damage. Okay. The damage reduction, pretty much. Big hits are better, pretty much, is also the, are almost always better. Okay, as these spells. Okay, just spells are spells. Okay, forward!
With only a name given by a dying friend, our beleaguered hero entered the battle-worn gates of Stonebridge. Who could know then that the arrival of one humble farmer from the fields would change the very course of the kingdom?
Also, I love, just generic farmer. I cut down so many of these foes. Okay, well, let's talk to a damn god, shall we? Welcome to Stonebridge, stranger. You fought your way past all these Krug. I guess the mob that blew through here last night must have moved on to the farmlands. You'll have to forgive a mess. We're still recovering from the last wave of Krug that broke through the gates. I think most of the shops are still open for business. They won't have much left after the looting. Neat. Who are you?
If you come looking for help, you'll not get much here. What the Krug couldn't carry off in a wagon, they smashed up or burned. They even put Gravemaker, my blessed old catapult, to the torch, even though that beauty hasn't thrown a stone since I was a pup. It don't take a wizard to smell the goblins behind this Krug raid, but the overseer of Glacier needs to be told what happened here nonetheless.
Okay, so interesting thing as I cut him off. There are indeed just normal goblins. It is always fascinating when games and universes have like a goblin race, and then they have like a lower goblinoid race. Like in this case, the Krug. Very much, my first thought was, oh, they're goblins. But apparently there are also just goblins, and apparently above the Krug. It's always fascinating that, like, you have goblins as your generic terrorizing enemy. And then, for some reason, very often, you then have the lower level version. I think it's largely due to a case of literally lower level so that your characters can fight properly. I will help.
I knew you'd be the right sort for this trick. Well met, friend.
Didn't pay attention. He's coming along. Legions.
If you've come looking for help, you'll not get much here. What the Krug couldn't carry off to wagon, they smashed up or burned.
Okay. Oh, but I will need spell books if I want. But he can at least use weapons. Okay, yeah, if he only has a certain slot available, he won't switch. Okay, sweet. So I can just keep him on melee. He'll die a lot. That'll be fine. But he does need a helmet. I turned them all into dust. Oops. Okay. Who are you? Whoever taught these stupid Krug how to raise skeletons and set fire to good people's homes should be put to the 10 stone for what they've done. What? As if the raid weren't bad enough, these Krug vermin have brought these terrible insects from the mountains. Okay. Nothing interesting there. What's up in the windmill? I was planning on just finishing when I got to town, but I'm like, I want to explore town. Oops. Who are you? You're the first farmer to come to our mill since those horrible Krug started their rampage. But you aren't coming to deliver grain, are you? If it is as bad as they say in the farmlands. Are in for hard times ahead. Since the Krug made off with most of our food stores and the farmers aren't delivering the grain to the mill, we won't be able to feed ourselves for more than a week at best. I tried to get to the beach to catch some fish, but it looks like the Krug left behind those terrible scrubs. I petitioned the guard captain to help clear the beach, but he doesn't seem to understand how much trouble we are in, and he doesn't want to remove any guards from the gates until they are repaired. Never do it, but if you're brave, I think you can clear out the beach. It would mean a lot to the people. I feel like I did that. Oh well. Let us continue through this town. Grain silos. The inn, I presume. I talked to this. Just, you're safe enough here for now. I think the Krug have a bad taste for us after the slaughter we handed them last night. The slaughter is... Actually, I guess it... just in case this is stealing. I don't have the inventory. Everyone. Okay. Okay. Not gonna read that all. But I can at least have it so I can do something with it. Who are you? Why the Krug thought they would find magical artifacts in Stonebridge is beyond me. Came through breaking everything that didn't look magical, stealing everything that did. It was horrible. A few pitchforks and rake handles aren't reason enough to put out all of Stonebridge to the tombstone. Gresh they burn, Gresh they smash. If I ever find out who Gresh is, there will be some smashing and burning, right? Sounds like the leader was something named Gresh. Let's look in the barn. What's in the barn? Literally nothing, except for the stew.
Puh! You ask me? We should have run the bastards out of these hills when we settled here. All
I
those
could get a
dung
pack,
eaters left
but I want
me
to see what
were
else.
a pair of jacks and a half-lame mare. The jacks I can part with for a price, though not for half as much as I could have a week ago. You interested?
Fortunately, no. Actually, unfortunately, yes, but not right now. I want to make sure that if there's anything else I want, I can afford it. Okay, this looks to be the inn. Get in. Can I get into the inn?
We've not much to offer after the Krug raid. Who knows what them filthy creatures thought they'd find in poor old Eaton's roost. Thankfully, they're gone now.
Also, I love how so many older games
Go if you must,
were
but
voiced,
remember,
or at least had a
Eaton's roost is
sizable
always on,
amount of
rain
voicing.
or shine.
Greetings. I am Zed the Sorcerer, and as of late, Zed the Bard. I arrived, I am told, just in time to miss the biggest thing that's ever happened in this wretched village. If you can use a sorcerer, take me with you.
I'd
certainly like to see some excitement somewhere in this kingdom. Normally, I charge a fortune for my services, but I'd be willing to take somewhat less just to get out of this putrid place. Is my fee acceptable?
It will be, but just not right now. Because again, I want to make sure I can afford everything I want yet. The raid last night was terrible. I barely escaped with my life. When my sister hears about what the Krug did to us here, she'll be furious. Oh, but she'll be worried that I was hurt. She's an archer in the Legion, stationed at Glacian. If you're going that way, could you tell her I'm alright? I'm sure she'll make it worth your while. Name is Ada. Oh, I hope Ada's not worried about me. Okay, that gave me a quest. Sister's message. I like how I didn't even get to accept it. Oops. Okay. There. I love how these chests are like, nope, can't loot it, it's stealing. Or I'm assuming that's why I can't. Okay, nothing else up here. And let's just go right outside. I love I love the fact I can just go. I want to go outside. So much easier. A blacksmith?
Too much fuss and bother this talk about the Krug. True, they've made a mess of things, but you need look no further than old-fashioned greed to understand why they attacked. They only wanted a good bit of well-forged metal just like you. Speaking of which, my son John may be able to replace any equipment you lost in the raid. Check with him inside.
Okay, also gonna put the voice volume just a little bit higher, just because they seem a little bit quiet. There's the blacksmith. Okay.
Welcome to the Black
That
Hammer
kinda stuff.
Forge.
The Krug stole most of our wares, but you won't get a better deal on what we got left. What can I show you today?
Yes, what do you have? What do you have? You have some good gear, that's for certain. Okay, seems like we do. Well, yeah, just lose some. I like this. It's probably not worth much. Ooh, yes, mana potions worth quite a bit.
Thanks for coming by. What can I show you?
Right click is not quick sell. That is for certain. Yeah, once I saw him 80, just down. Because I'm just really not using. Oops. Really just not using mana potions because I just switched to smacking the enemy once I'm out of mana, and that's assuming I ever run out of mana. I can just sell them for a good-fashioned $1. Okay, you have to sell potions. So I feel like I'm selling these for a lot more. Okay, yeah, it has better armor than that. Oh yeah, can give him that. Yeah, get rid of the pitchfork. Okay, he can't use that yet. Okay, potion, okay. Weapons. Stuff I just can't use right now. Shields, some good stuff. Polanius, no stuff. Okay.
Thanks for coming by. Come
Some
back
armor
again
I'll
soon.
probably want to get. But that will definitely be bottom of the barrel. Like, this is the stuff I take last. I'm stationed at the Northern Guard Tower and the Krugs started hitting us in waves. If I hadn't been so blasted stubborn, I would have had made it back in time to keep them from burning me out of my home. I'm sure the tower is overrun by now, but they might not have figured out the mechanism to enter the armory downstairs. I would hate to have any of our remaining weapons fall into Krug hands. Go up to a cask, you are welcome to them. As soon as I salvage what I can from my house, I'll be heading back to the tower myself. I do wish you could zoom out and mission. Okay, shrine. There's the priest. Priest helper, I guess?
The god's fire is in you, child. If you have need of potions...
Potions,
I have a
Zelda,
few
give
that
me
may
your
be of use
finest
in
potion. These are spells. Ooh, rejuice. Okay, I have to say, I love rejuvenation potions. They're so fun. Oh, cool. There's enchanted spellbooks. Okay, that is actually kind of cool. That is something I never would have thought of. Just having your spellbook be something that can be enchanted. Oh, that's fun. Okay, some spells. Oh, cool. I wasn't expecting more. Okay, healing hands. That could be good. That could be neat. I'm trying to think of who would I want to have use it. Combat magic. I think I can use that. And that's not too bad of a... Yeah, I can use it. Not too bad of a damage. Yeah, I'd be tempting to get that. Also, I do not know what's with how it's sorted. Spark. Be neat to get that. Not gonna get anything really from the minions. They get my leftover stuff. Revive, summon Jade Gargoyle. Simply good. But I probably again won't get it. Gold though is 2,000, so I might. That's for her nature magic ones. It's got a ways to go, I must say. Magic armor, that would be nice. Okay, and then healing hands. I think I will get healing hands. I think also I'll just get it now. Worst case scenario, I throw the transmute, cover the costs. Yeah, because I think that will be good.
The blessings of Azunai the Defender upon you. Travel safely.
And that there. I am actually going to do that for now. Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to have to decide how I want to set things up. But she's going to be a healer, I think. What do you think?
Sorry for looking such a mess. I took an arrow in last night's battle, but I'm not really all that injured. Edwana's got me patched up, and I'm ready to get back into the fight again. If someone would just believe in me. If you need a good archer to escort you through the mess beyond Stonebridge,
Okay, I need
I'd be
50
glad
more
to help.
gold.
I just need some gold.
I just
to set
spent
my
50
healing
gold.
bill. Interested?
Namely, I spent like 30 gold. But yeah, no, you seem pretty good. But yes, I think I will actually do that. So I won't be able to get any extra gear, but I can get 2 more minions, and minions are awesome.
Naidi the archer is at your service. You just tell me where we're going, and I'll do everything I can to get us there alive.
Nice. Okay. Okay, she doesn't have enough dex, so she'll just have to use a normal bow. Oh, sweet, if they only have one thing. Okay, well... Okay, I'm taking your book. Actually, just taking that. Where? Yes. Oh no, dang it, it is indeed. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh well. I was hoping that I could set it up so that she could just be like switch everyone to magic but no, she will just have a bow. And that is it. Oops. I meant to do F1 that time. Oh, actually. Yeah, go by the shop. And what else do I have? Really there. I don't really have anything over. We sell that. I probably don't need 2 fire shots. I probably should use it more, but it's not worth much, so I'm not gonna. The healing potions are worth it. Yeah, I'm so close. I just need like. Actually, I can just. That won't be enough either, but I mean, it's still some more gold. Oh, do you have short curve? I can get rid of mine. I'm not gonna use it. And then I can recruit the wizard. Then I have an army of 5. I'm pretty darn happy with that. Unfortunately, no better armor and no pack mule. But considering I have an army of 5, I think I will be fine. Also, I do love how they're like, yeah, you eventually get an army. And I'm like, I have 5 people right at the beginning.
And as of late, Zed the Board.
Yeah.
I arrived. Salvation at last. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Okay. You dude, you shall equip your staff. And then I shall go actually over to here and go, hey, here's a better staff. 14 to 8. And I will go, hey, other lady. You're not bright enough to use a smacking stick. I forgot. Oh well. You also have healing hands. I guess I should have thought that would happen. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say 4 is attack, 3 is recover mode, basically. That way. Dang it. Archer lady ain't gonna be useful. No. Okay, what if I do? If I make that one? What if I did? Okay, just trying. Okay, Q cycles, apparently. Didn't realize that. Actually, what if I did? Nope. Okay, we're gonna do quick save. Not that that'll change anything. I'm gonna look into. Is there a way to set it? Quick weapon select. Okay, recall weapon config 1. Oh. Okay, what if I do this? Okay, no, that works. I can set the hotkeys. The hot groups. Okay, this works wonders. Got it. Got it. I will mess around with that afterwards. Gonna do that for 1. And I like how I'm like, I'll do it afterwards, and then I immediately go into doing it. Yeah, because then they'll heal me, and then while I'm bashing away, it will be full comp. That should be fine. Okay. And save again. Let's do that. But I think this is where we are going to wrap up. Since it's a good a time as any. Also about time for me to eat some food. We have been going for a solid 2 hours, which is far longer than my usual streams. My usual streams are about an hour because of the fact that I usually get really tired at about an hour in. But yeah, this was a ton of fun. Yeah, that's about it. I guess, really. I left my phone on the wireless charger for too long. It is hot. Yeah, just double checking. Nobody went live while I was on. So I will just call this good. You're gonna ending screen. Yeah, I haven't updated my ending stream. I really should do that. Anyways, just pretend it says we're ending. Just pretend that. Also, I forgot I have music. Realize I muted the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I've gotten some things like, yeah, this is what this is for, and then I don't update other things to be like, yeah, I want to have it do the similar thing, but different. Just don't update some things. Then regret it later. Anyways, yeah, pretend that it says we're wrapping up instead of be right back. Figured I'd point out some of my other stuff. I've noticed some people are watching on Twitch, some people on YouTube. Honestly, makes me super happy, and we're in ads. The wonderful fun of ads. Actually, I wonder. Nope, I can't. Can't pause it. Oh well. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know if that did anything. Point being, we're probably in ads, so most people won't get to hear it. Oh well. But you know, I have a Twitch channel and YouTube channel. Both I stream to both. But I also will upload the VODs later on my VOD channel at the Guardian Dynamic VODs. I also do eventually edit content that I stream to put it on the main channel as a series. Random streams like with WoW or Warframe, those don't get edited because they're just me getting on, playing some, and streaming it instead of just playing it. So some fun stuff there. Eventually I'll finish editing the Fallout 2 series. I did recently think of a new way to edit, so that way it takes a little bit less time or a little less busy work, I feel. I honestly have no idea if it'll be better or not, but I'm just like, I think this will make it easier for me to stream or to record, or I already have it recorded, to edit it because I have it all recorded. I think I'll try and do that going forward, but we'll see how this bunch goes. Also, I do have an Instagram where I put some art up, which is Guardianamic Art. Pretty sure. I actually have to double check on that. Right? And then also I have a website, and most importantly, I have a Discord where you can chat, and you can also get notifications of when I go live and when a video goes up on the main channel, and that is literally about it. Nothing really happens there right now. Largely just a case of I don't stream often enough for people to talk in my Discord, because the thing is, a lot of the people who watch that too are on Discord are also in other groups' Discords, and we just chat there. Even me. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I do hope you had a blast. I had a good time, honestly. It's a fun game, and I can see why it became a series. It's just some good old-fashioned fun. But we'll see when I play it next. It might be like once a week thing. Might not be. I know I'm not streaming tomorrow because I probably should just actually focus on homework and classwork and all the learning stuff, because I think that'll do me well. Oh, also, in case it wasn't clear, with my Instagram with all my art, and you can find it also on my Discord. Um, this is what I made. This is one of the pieces I made, combining every character I have in kind of my story universe, and the quality is very wild. Some things were traced using different models, like the dwarves are from WoW. Use some transmogs from WoW, and then some are just freehand. Some are better freehand than others. So like, I believe, I could be wrong, but like Bull Rusher, I drew from just freehand. Like, yeah, this is roughly what things look like. Um, he turns out well. Fenrir, which is, or I should say, Bull Rusher is this one, turned out fairly well by hand. Fenrir also drew by hand. Not the greatest. It works, but not the greatest. Okay, but I'm going to, before I get distracted any further, wish you all a wonderful time. Until next time. Bye bye.